Hello my dear students, how are you? Good afternoon. I'm so happy to have all of you back here together with an interesting lesson that talks about something you all like. That's Unit 10, Grammar in Conversation. Grammar in Conversation. Okay, now let's look at this picture together. So, what can you see here? Great, we can see boys. So, how many boys can you see? Great, we have here, let's count together, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 boys. Wonderful. So, what can we see here again? Great, apples, some apples. How many apples can you see? Wonderful, 5 apples. So here we have 5 boys and here we have 5 apples. Great. Now let me ask you another question. Okay, are these apples enough for the boys? Are these apples enough for the boys? You can ask me, what does enough mean? Oh, enough. Enough means as much or as many as needed. So, let's look here together. Here we have 5 boys and here we have 5 apples. So each boy will take 1 apple. So these apples are enough for the boys. Great. But for example, if we have here only 2 apples, are these apples enough for the 5 boys? No, surely not. So enough means as much or as many as needed. Means that each one will have one of them. For example, about this. So let's look here. Oh, what's this? What's this? Great, it's a cute cat. Cute cat. Great. So, and what's this? It's a box. Is this a big box or a small box? Great, it's a small box. So, can we put this cat in this box? I'm waiting for your answers. No, why not? Because this box is not big enough. This box is not big enough for the cat. So this box is not big enough. Very good. So what does not big enough means? It's small, not big enough for the cat. Great. Now I want all of you to open your lovely book on page 105. Great. Page what? 105. Now let's look at this conversation. Okay. Grammar in conversation. Listen and look. Again, I'm gonna ask you some questions here. Now, how many boys can you see? Great, 2 boys. This one and the other boy here. Wonderful. Now, I want you to look at what does he have? Excellent. He has a small box. Is this box big or small? Is this box big or small? I think this box is not big enough. Not big enough. Okay, I want you to listen now, okay? So please pay a good attention here. Great.
Pupils Book, Unit 10, page 105. Activity 1. Listen and read.
Have a look. What do you think?
Oh dear.
What's the matter?
It's not big enough.
It's too small.
Exactly. And it's not colourful enough.
Really?
And I'm afraid it's not heavy enough.
Not heavy enough?
How much did it cost?
It was very cheap.
Well, that's the problem. It doesn't look expensive enough.
Shall I take it back to the shop?
I think you should.
Great, great. So, let's look here together. Let's have a quick look again on this conversation. This boy, as we said, he has a box. He says, have a look. What do you think? What do you think this boy said? Let's say that this boy is Muhammad. He said, oh dear, oh dear. What does oh dear mean? Is he happy or sad? Let's look at his face and his friend's face, both of them. Oh dear. Oh dear means that's not good. Great. So he's not happy, he's sad. The other boy, let's call him sad, says, what's the matter? What's the matter? What's wrong? Muhammad said, it's not big enough. It's not big enough. So it's not big enough means it's big or small. It's not big enough. Great. It means it's small. Sad says it's too small. Muhammad, exactly. And it's not colorful enough. It's not colorful enough. Okay. Does it mean it has a lot of colors or not? Remember, not colorful enough. Great. So it has no colors, not a lot of colors. Sad says, really? And I'm afraid it's not heavy enough. It's not heavy enough. So again, it's not heavy enough means that it's heavy or not, or light. Means it's heavy or light. Great. It means it's not heavy, so it's light. Sad says, not heavy enough. Oh, he's really sad. So Muhammad asks him, how much does it cost? How much did you pay for it? He said, it was very cheap. You know cheap? Cheap means not expensive. For example, if you paid 1 riyal for this box, so this box is very cheap, but expensive, maybe it costs 100 riyals. Well, that's the problem. It doesn't look expensive enough. It doesn't look expensive enough. Oh, great. Shall I take it back to the shop? I think you should. That's great. Now I want all of you to open your workbook. Okay, I want all of you to open your workbook on page 95. Great. Now let's look here. Let's look at this picture. Oh, that's an old man. Great. Now let's look at some of the things that he has and let's check our answers here. Number 1, who can read for me? Great. Complete the sentences with a word from each box. Okay, let's read. Old, tall, strong, big, clever, fast, and the word enough. So what are we going to do? Great. We're going to use one of these words here along with the word enough. Number 1. His hat is not, his hat here is not what? Is not old enough or tall enough, strong enough, big enough, clever enough, fast enough. Great, his hat is not big enough. So let's write here, big enough. Great. Now let's move to the second question. The baby can talk. The baby can talk. She isn't. She isn't. The baby can talk. She isn't what? Great. She isn't old enough. Old enough. Great. The rest of the exercise you will have it as electronic homework, but I'm gonna send it to you later, inshallah. Now let's move to the following exercise. Now let's move together to the following exercise. Here complete the conversation with the words from the box. Here we have 2 boys. Okay. The first one says, what's the, I want you to get back to the dialogue, the conversation in our pupils' book that we just read. I'll just help you with some of them. What's the, great, what's the matter? His friend says, my composition is, my composition. What does composition mean? Composition means a piece of writing, like paragraph or something that you write. So my composition is what? And he said, so is terrible. Great. Terrible. His friend said, can I have a, great, can I have a look? Can I have a look? He wants to help his friend. His friend says, it isn't long, remember, it isn't long what? Enough. Great. Now I will leave you with the rest of this conversation in order to try to complete it on your own. So let's recap. Recap here means let's revise what we already took. Okay. Who can remember which word that we took today? Who can help me with that? Excellent. We took the word enough. Great. So, what does enough mean? Enough means not too much or not too little. Remember, like the example of the boys and the apples. Great. And how can we form the rule of enough? Great. We put not plus adjective like the word hot, cold. Who can give me other adjectives? Here we can look here and give me you can look here and give me another adjective. Great. Long. Wonderful. So please be ready for the exercise that I'm gonna send you, and see you later. Thanks a lot.